charged with murders and other activities. So we are here at the Temple Justice. So, Madam Musugara Scott will be outside any moment from now. She's gonna be out any moment from now. We don't know what is actually ongoing. So these are state securities. These are state securities. These are state securities. We So we are here live at the Temple of Justice. Any moment from now, the former Chief Justice will be out. Today, the former Chief Justice has been sentenced to prison, but we don't actually know, so keep posted. There is a very high security tension here. There's a very high security tension here. There is a very high security tension here.
The rest of the people.
So there's a very high security tension here. So we are staying here at the Temple of Justice, wherein there's a huge security presence here. As you can see, you have the state securities who are here. As you can see, you have the state securities who are here.
And in this case, the doubts are numerous. There were numerous doubts in this case. Scientific doubts were created. The Liberian pathologist conducted the autopsy, and he said that he found a missed chromosome. But in his judgment, that was very immaterial. And our pathologist, after scientific autopsy performed, found the DNA of a male in the left hand fingernail, the left hand middle fingernail of the deceased. The both pathologists are now in disagreement that the deceased fought or killed her. The deceased fought or killed her. And to have found the DNA of a male in the left hand fingernail of the deceased, that was an identification of a killer. Dead people do not talk, but there is something in law we call dying declaration. That was a message to show to the world who was her killer. And that killer was a male. There was no malice proof. Because even the pre-sentencing report and the probation office gave very good account of all of the defendants. They had never been indicted, they had never had any criminal record, or in the community, there was nothing people said about them. These are good people. The wrong people have been brought down guilty.
When you want to revoke the statement made by the neighbor who said when they went to consider from Saturday, and then the fortune said, what are a father, he has father happy. When you want to revoke that as a lawyer.
What about revoking?
That is very much
that's very simple.
Was that said?
She has expressed fear by wrecking the Republic of Liberia, the Liberia National Police, when her car license plate was surreptitiously removed at the NEC compound. She wrote, and the police, the government of Liberia, took no action. When her house was intruded on February 8th and February 9th, she informed the police and they took no action. So these were her fears, and these were the fears that she confirmed. When she said, what I was afraid of has happened. So that's it.
What do you make of this left imprisonment sentence that we're giving you?
That will be changed. That's not a lie. We will go to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will decide.
Do you have confidence in that being reversed?
But the lawyers, they are everywhere, all over. Those who have followed this matter see and they say and confirm that there are numerous doubts.
So when you guys are going to take an appeal to the Supreme Court?
We have appeal already.
Thank you, sir. So we are staying here at the Temple of Justice. As you can see, the the Supreme Court is highly charged with presence of securities. The Temple of Justice. So keep following the Liberia TV network. We are staying here, and we are in conversations with numerous of participants and also supporters, sympathizers of the former Chief Justice Musugoro Scott. So we are staying here. We are staying here. Keep posted. There's a 10 security present here at the Supreme Court. There's a 10 security present here at the Supreme Court. I'm Francis K. Cooper, bringing you live coverage. So the court has finally ruled that the three individuals who were involved into the process to lifetime imprisonment, but one of the defendant lawyers said they have already taken an appeal to the Supreme Court. So hello and welcome to the Liberia TV Network. We actually want to get your view with regards to the recent sentence from the Supreme Court.
Well,
So can you kind of call your name first?
First, I'm from Moyakane, a citizen of Liberia. I just came to see and witness the process, but this is legal matter. One way or the other, people will want to politicize the case. But when you look at the genesis of the case, you understand that there should be some level of political interference, but you cannot discuss a legal matter and want to squarely blame the political interplay. For example, when you look at the evidence induced by the state, you cannot look at that evidence that was induced by the state and say this is politics. How can you say a person an intruder enter your house without any space created on the house where the intruder passed? So you should first be able to convince the state as to where did the intruder pass. So the state argument is where did the intruder pass, because you should be able to argue the state and present the evidence of where the intruder passed. But failure to induce that will create some level of
Prior to that, there were numerous of complaints that was forwarded to the Liberia National Police and also the state security that she has been embarrassed, she has been harassed by unknown guys. So, and unfortunately, within the same period, certain happened. So, how can you reconcile that?
So, she complained to the state And the state should have done something which, when I listened to the IG of police, said they advised us to hire a security officer, which it did. So where were those security officers when the intruder entered our house? She should be able to tell us where were the security officers. And you read the evidence and the opinion of the court. I think within my mind that when you think within yourself that there was a political threat and upholding.
So you it simply means that our lifetime imprisonment is actually legal. That's what you're trying to say.
Well, you cannot bring life back. The person who have died, you cannot bring their life back. So the killer should be punished. The similar gravity should be given to the killer too. So if you kill, you don't have to. The law don't have to kill you, but they can sentence you for lifetime imprisonment.
Thank you.
I uphold that decision of the court. Thank you.
Thank you. So we are still here at the Temple of Justice. These are just